Soul Garden.
Hello, my captains, and welcome back to Soul Horoscopes Weekly Edition. I am your host, Christopher Witecki. Welcome back. Nice to see you again. Before we dive into your horoscope, I want to give you a personal invitation to a cool little location that we've been creating for 5 years now. And as the internet starts to evolve and becomes this crazy, commercialized Facebook, Google conglomerate, we're getting and taking pride in creating a nice little niche where you can be yourself, where it's all about where you live, love, be.me. It's called soulgarden.me. And there really is no place like Soul Garden. We have a group of fantastic people there. If you're a remarkable soul trying to live your brightest, put up a little residence, a little home away from home at soulgarden.me. There might be a time we all need to come together and have a meeting anyways, if you've been watching the way the earth is going. So come on down and create a profile. We'd love to see you. Now, also at the bottom here, we've got our writers streaming by. Queen Mary, who is our little writer in the garden. She has written something about prayer working still. Huh, imagine that. Prayer still works. Give it a try. See what she has to say. She's got some quotes there. Those of you who've been raised from a Christian perspective, this is the nitty-gritty from Queen Mary. And I want to remind you, Lightcast Bootcamp is going on in a couple of weeks. You got no excuses. You want to step in your power. Remember, Jupiter is saying to Capricorn this is the year to follow your dreams. Well, do you have the magic wand to go with it? Everyone is magical, but you have to be introduced to it. And that's what we do in this 6-week course. It is affordable. There's a payment plan. You have no excuses. I only do it twice a year. So all aboard. The train is pulling out at lightcastbootcamp.com. Now let's look at the Capricorn race and what's going on for you. We are shifting now into the Sun in Pisces. And for the captains of the zodiac, this is the third state of awareness, your intellect. That's right, your intellect. And you know, mankind has made it seem like our intellect gets all the credit, that the mind is the end all and be all of everything. But from perspective of spirituality, what a joke. The mind is just a little smartass that works for the king or queen, which is your heart. The mind is a computer. That's it. You load it with things and it just runs and runs and runs. And it never has an answer if it hasn't already come across the answer. That's something else people don't know. We teach that in Lightcast Bootcamp. Don't look to your mind for the answer unless it's stumbled across it in the past. Otherwise, you got to go to other places like your heart, your psychic state of awareness, or expanding your belief structure. Either way, once a year, we clean out the mind. And as you know, the mind can run some scripts that go over and over, and they sabotage. The dangerous thing about the intellect is that this state of awareness is the grand central, the control tower of the soul, the way the soul is wired. So if everything is screwed up in the control tower, everything in the other 11 states of awareness gets polluted as well. As we begin in Chapter 1 on Monday, the Sun is 1 degree, and the question for you is very simple, black and white, binary. Is your mind on your side or not? Does your mind reflect the simple protocol of loving yourself first? Do your thoughts follow the simple protocol of always loving yourself in the end? Yes or no? That primary kindergarten lesson is where 9 out of 10 of my students in boot camp are not functioning, the very first moment. So in the first day of the transit, you might find yourself sort of pensive. The moon will be in Aquarius, so emotions are still feeling out soul capital in last month's lesson. So you're kind of catching up with last month and being introduced to the day on Monday. Those clients I watch over personally in the Guardian Agency, I'll be sending out personal texts only if I see a flare or problem coming up according to your natal chart. So this is kind of a reverse psychology day. You're hoping you don't get a text. But if you do, it's not a big deal. It just says you have a sensitive nature. Going back to your natal chart, I'll send out those texts. There could be up to 9, just so you know, depending on what I'm looking at in the charts. Then on Tuesday, it's Lightcast Day. We get right to our magic. The moon conjunct the sun in Pisces. This will be a very passionate day for the Capricorn race. Your mind and your emotions will co-trigger each other because the two states of awareness have been forced together as the sun is conjuncting the moon. This is the day where you definitely want to set an emotional and capital awareness attention as far as what your mind or attitude wants to be. So if you find yourself in your depression or find yourself anywhere in mind game world, what you want to do is hold space on Tuesday and say, okay, I know where my mind is, but this is where I want it to be. Here, I want to feel like there's nothing wrong all the time, and I want calm blue ocean in the head. But you want to set that intention on Tuesday. All right, moving on to Wednesday. It becomes Stellium Day. Now look at this. There's actually a lot going on here in Pisces. I've now put Chiron on the map. Chiron is a comet asteroid. We're not quite sure what it is, but I believe it rules Virgo consciousness and the Virgo state of awareness. It is the focusing agent of healing and bringing things back to integrity in the reality world. So what does that mean? Well, that means that the universe is heavily invested in bringing Capricorn's minds back to integrity. That's a good thing. It also means that wherever you're not in integrity will be pretty clear. Wednesday is a day of exploring your options as Jupiter rules the day and encourages you to think outside your own box. Thursday, Uranus rules the day. It's our first breakdown day of the season. This could be a mental breakdown. This could be freaking out in your mind. This could be an argument with another person. This is basically the devil of your mind showing itself one way or another. And the mind has capability of turning devil. Why? Because the mind is an intellectually cold state of awareness, and it can coldly turn on itself. It just does that. Emotion, state of awareness doesn't do that. Love, state of awareness doesn't do that. Intellectual state of awareness does that. And it's part of what we learn in boot camp of how to get on top of our mind and not have it run our life. So could be some breakdown. Good news is there's Chiron exactly at the same degree. So the universe is offering a tissue and offering solution right there. So even though you might have a mental breakdown, look in your immediate environment. The universe has brought you someone that will help you with it if you need help. And that might be us. On Thursday, we're launching something we call office hours. This is where our Soulmart practitioners come on camera. You have to have a camera. You give us a little question, we'll answer for 5 minutes for free. So it's just like quick 5 minute. Basically, we're just going to help you discover what you need to learn to heal. So don't expect full readings here, folks, but it is our little community support. I'm kicking it off actually on Thursday at the Soul Garden Primetime Vortex Hour, which is 9 a.m. Honolulu, 7 p.m. London. But if you want me to answer a question, I'll be live on cam. You do have to have a webcam and a microphone, and we are broadcasting this, so your problems are being broadcast so others can learn. But it's our way of helping at Soul Garden. Now, on to Friday. Finally, it's Friday. Things clear up on Friday. Mercury actually rules the day, so you should come to some sort of an understanding of where you made the wrong turn at Albuquerque in your mind, where your mind took over and brought you to the dark side or whatever, or how the argument started or whatever. There's clarity when Mercury rules the day. The moon moves into Aries. What that does is shift your emotions to a lot of self-nurturing, a lot of wound licking maybe. You might have a big realization that it hurt you, but you might have to grow up. When the moon crosses Uranus, it's going to basically say to Capricorns at the same time, okay, here's why your mind did this, but time to take care of yourself, time to grow up. So the universe is giving you a little gentle slap on Friday to stand tall. It's the best way to put it. And in GA, I'll remind you too, you'll get text messages, Capricorn. Also, don't forget, we do have a pick-me-up, a new feature, Soul Garden Live, our live webcam radio show starring Carolyn Nagel and myself, and now 3 live practitioners from around the world on camera. This is evolving to a cool thing. It's live, interactive with the audience. We do all kinds of stuff. You should come on down. It's at the Soul Garden Vortex Hour, which is 9 a.m. Honolulu, 7 p.m. London. Look up for the hours at soulgarden.me/live. Hope to view you and chat with you there. Then on Saturday, it's Love Fest Day. Boy, we are busy this first week, eh? That's because the moon is crossing Venus. Now that's a day where whenever the moon crosses Venus, the universe is giving us a lot of opportunity to restore emotional balance. Not only that, but we can open up to love vibration. So we create a holiday at Soul Garden called Love Fest, where we say to everyone we love that we love them, and we just amp up the love vibration. Yes, it's corny at times, but that's the whole point. It's inner child being alive, and that's what we do at Soul Garden. So if you are a member, tell everyone you love that you love them. For you, it does mean you can come to a healing. You'll come to a peace of mind. So after this full week of rat-a-tat-tat of intellect stuff, peace of mind Saturday. Something brings peace of mind. Might be us that brings peace of mind. And even though the moon is crossing Venus, get this, the ruling planet of the day is Venus. The universe, it's so wonderful the way it stacks up. Now, special little present For those of you that I watch over with the guardian agency, I'll be making my first phone call to you. That's right. GA will be sending a personal message right to you on your cell phone. You might want to send it to the voicemail if you want to keep it recorded. This is a cool new feature we're going live with, and I just want to send a little message and say hi personally to you. So look forward to that. For those of you not watched over to GA, hey, no problem. We are launching the Love Lounge at soulgarden.me, another cool innovation for our garden members. What this is a pick-me-up lounge, okay? At the top, our own little Soul Garden Network videos. So we're doing music videos. I don't want to say MTV because it's not MTV. It's happy music, right? Well, you'll see. Come down. Hosted by Carolyn Nagel. And down below, new cutting-edge chat technology. Cool stuff. Webcams, everything. You may even see me hanging out on a webcam in there because it's kind of cool to see the viewers come in. So come on down. That launches on Saturday. Then on Sunday actually is kind of a spiritual day. Neptune rules the day. So things kind of just slide into home plate. Definitely a day to do some prayer, meditation, logging into High Thy Self, and seeing what's going on in the synergy energy. The moon is going to progress to Taurus. So on Sunday, the moon shifts to your inner child, which is what I was talking about earlier with boot camp. On Sunday, you'll start to feel the vibration I'm trying to capture for boot camp manifestation. The Jupiter vibration, which is saying to Capricorns, hey, it's time for you to be happy. And if you want me to help you captivate that energy, boot camp. That's all I'm saying. So Sunday, you're getting a little beta sample of what's coming this spring for the captains. Okay, that's all I got. It's a lot, huh? That's all I have. Hopefully I'll see you in office hours, or GA would text you, or there's lots of time to see each other before 7 days, but worst case scenario, I'll see you in 7. Live, love, be.